Hello, today I'm starting a playthrough series for the game Asteroid Belt Miner. It's an action strategy game. It's meant primarily for casual gamers, but it has enough features and depth, gameplay depth, that it can be enjoyed by hardcore players as well. So let's get started. I'm going to skip through the story, which tells you a bit about the setting of the game. The important thing to pick up is the aim of the game is to actually collect 2 million credits by the end of the game. So that's the aim of the game, and that's what you need to do to win the game. So you are an asteroid belt miner. Hints pop up at the beginning of every level. I'm not going to go through them. You can look through them and read, and it's recommended that you read through them, especially when you play the first few times. The hints not only gives you instruction how to play, but also gives you hints on strategies. But I'm going to talk to them through this video, so there is no need to look at them. So basically, you have a mining drone which is teleported inside an asteroid, which is supposedly hollow. Therefore, the game becomes like a mine crawler. And then you drive the drone around by pointing to its destination. It can only go horizontally and vertically, so you can't really, being an action game, you need to have tight control over the movement of your drone. So there is no pathfinding, so you can't really click somewhere and expect the drone to go there unless it's horizontally or vertically aligned with the drone. Finally, after you've finished collecting all the resources in the asteroid, you go to this teleportation beacon, which takes you out of the asteroid if you click on it, and returns your drone back to your ship, and then your ship flies off back to your space station, where you can actually trade your resources. So we have a number of options here. The first one is the resources market, and this is where I go to actually sell the resources you have mined. The base price or the base value of the resource you have mined, it's basically an indicator to give you an idea of what this value is worth. However, the market value is actually what you currently get for this resource if you sell it now. So if I increase my sell quantity, I get 290, which is the market value. And obviously you want this market value to be as high as possible, and ideally higher than the base value. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to sell anything. I'm going to wait for next turn to see if the market value gets any better. Of course, it could also get worse, so I'm taking my chances here. This is where you go to the equipment shop to buy various equipment for mining, which is mines and shields for your drone and other things, which we'll look at later on. And finally, this is your cargo upgrade, where you go to buy more upgrades for your ship. And of course, cargo is very low at the moment. You only have 10 units, so you can upgrade that here. And also you need more devices. You need these processors to mine different minerals. At the moment we don't have any money, so we can't buy anything. So what we'll do, just go to the next level, and yeah, if you click on this button, it takes you to the next asteroid. I should disable the hints again. It's recommended you go through the hints. You can always access the hints by actually clicking on this question mark button, and it tells you everything that's relevant on that particular level. So in this level, I'm now unable to move to the teleporter pad or beacon because there are rocks in my way. So what I can do is actually use a mine. So I click the my drone, and it deploys a mine, and then I move the drone away, leaving at least one space between the mine and the drone. And I click on the mine will trigger it. So I now have room to go back to the teleporter pad. The yellow teleporter pad takes it to the next level, so this asteroid actually has 2 levels. The previous one, the first one, only had 1 level. So the green beacon, it actually takes you out to the like to your ship. So again, I had to use a mine to blow my way through. So the mine count has dropped a bit. So here it's showing you the results. You basically mine 100% of all the available resources. Going back to our base station. So again, first thing, we go to our resources market. Unfortunately, the market has gone even further down. So ideally you would want to sell until the price is really good, but because my cargo is really, I'm low on space, I need to start cleaning up, selling some of the resources in order to make room. Because if I miss out on mining resources, then I have a bigger loss than actually the loss I have here for underselling, selling it at a low price. So maybe I'll keep a couple of them just in case the price is better next time. And I'm going to sell 5 of them. You can change your mind by clicking plus or minus. This button is a shortcut for selling everything. So you sold everything, but at this point I want to leave a couple in stock. Again, there is help, which you can pop up and read through it, and it tells you about how everything works. This time I'm going to my equipment shop and I need to top up with my mines, because my mines, I've used a couple of them. There's still 3 left. It might be enough for the next level, but usually you want to have at least 5 or more. Fortunately, the market price of the mines is very low, which is what you want to have. You want to get them as cheap as possible. So I'm going to buy, maybe I'm going to buy a few mines just because they're cheap. Though I do have to save. For cargo upgrade. So my cargo upgrades, the next thing I need to get is the gold processor. That's the most priority, because I need this to actually mine gold. And gold is a more valuable resource which I want to mine. And then, yeah, I also want to increase my cargo so then I can have more control over when I sell my resources. Anyway, there's not much we can do now. So what I want to do before I go to the next asteroid is actually quit back to the main menu. I'm going to go to my settings and I'm going to disable show hints automatically to prevent the hints from popping up at the beginning of the level. When you play through it, it's highly recommended that you leave that on and you read through the hints. You can also disable the cinematics, which shows the ship flying to the asteroid field, but I kind of enjoy it, so I'm going to leave it on for now. The third button, it's just like a top scores screen. So back into the game, I'm going to go to the next asteroid. So yeah, you basically just move the drone on top of the minerals that you want to mine, and then you'll automatically mine it. To get to that mineral, I need to deploy a mine and blow up the rocks in order to get to them. So then we go to this teleporter pad to the next level. We now have actually an enemy drone here, which is going to, it just moves around mostly randomly, but at some point it will, it hit me and I actually lost the shield. My shields have dropped. So what I did is I deployed the mine and actually blew it up. Usually you want to try to avoid them if possible. If not, blowing them up, it's another option. Okay, I'm gonna mine everything. Let's see how the prices are this time. Hopefully they are better. Yes, they're much better. So it was worth keeping the extra 2, which I didn't sell last time, because now the price is much better. So I'm going to sell everything. I'm using this shortcut key to sell everything. I'm okay with the mines for the time being. The shields are also quite good at a good price, so I might want to get one of those. But first of all, I really need to get the gold processor because otherwise I can't mine gold. The problem now, the gold processor is very expensive. It's actually about almost 1000 credits higher than the base value. So it's a difficult choice whether to buy it at this price or hold on until next time and hope that the price is better. The cargo is very cheap though. It's almost 1000, more than 1000 credits lower. So maybe what I might do is actually get the cargo upgrade this time. I'm going to risk losing 1 gold because I think there'll be gold in the next asteroid, which I won't be able to mine, so I'm going to lose that. But if I have to spend 1000 credits to get that gold, then it's probably I'm still no better off. I'm also going to get an extra shield, just because the price is good. So before I go to the next asteroid, I also want to show you these 2 buttons, what they do. This button is a game statistics screen, which shows you what you've mined. So the resources mined, the number of patches, percentage. If you missed any, then the percentage will be lower, and actually the base value of all the resources you have mined. And again, it's 100% here, but if you missed any, the percentage would be lower. And also, the differences between these 2 percentage can vary depending on whether you missed a more valuable resource than another one. Yeah. And then this is the money I've earned. So I've made 4,430 credits. This is the percentage based on the base value of the resources I've mined. So the percentage can go over 100 because I actually sold them at a better price than the base value. And this is what you want. In order to win the game, you want this percentage to be 95 or higher, and you want this earned value to be somewhere around 120%. This is just money I spent, which is a lot now, but it's an investment early in the game. That's my balance. And this last button, basically it's an option to retire from the game. So this is, you have to do this if you want to restart the game for some reason, you haven't played too well and you want to start the game from the beginning, this is where you go to do that. You basically have to retire from your game, and it's telling you to sell everything because basically your credits becomes your score, your final score. You also have to retire if you run out of drones. You start up with 5 drones. So basically these drones are your lives. If you lose your drones, if you lose them all, then you have to retire, you can't continue the game. So you want to take care of those games, of the drones, because yeah, you have a limited number. Anyway, let's play on. We'll play on the next level. So we want to keep an eye on that enemy drone, and you want to try to avoid as much as possible. However, there comes a time where you probably can't, then you want to just blow it up. Also, if you have to blow up the drone, you want to try to place your explosive somewhere where you can also benefit. You have a double benefit. You also blow some rocks that gives you access to further to other resources, as well as blowing up the enemy drone. But I was in a situation where I couldn't do that, so I had to use a separate mine to blow up the enemy drone. And yeah, so I'm moving now to the next level. Okay, that drone is at the moment isolated. It can't get to us, but I'll have to blow my way to the exit anyway. Unfortunately, I can't mine the gold because I don't have the gold processor. You have an icon here which shows you what processors you have, and you start with the light metals processor, and then if I had the gold it would show up here, but because I don't have it, it doesn't show up. You also have to be careful when you trigger mines close to the minerals. The minerals can get blown up. I could possibly I might be able to get past this drone without actually destroying it, maybe, if I'm lucky. If I move fast enough, yes. And I teleported just in time. So, yeah, I missed out on the gold, so 0% and my total, it's a bit lower. Yeah, so with the enemies, you don't really have to destroy them, you can just avoid them, but yeah, just be careful you don't get in a situation where you lose your drones. Okay, light metals. The price is not terribly good, but I need the money now. Still, it's a bit better than the base. I'm going to sell them all because I really want that gold processor. It's still very expensive, so... But I'm not going to take my chances to risk losing other gold because gold is much more valuable. So if you miss out on too many, then you start missing out on too much money. So I'm going to buy it now, even though the price is not particularly good. I don't think I can buy anything else here because I don't have enough money. I'm a bit low on the mines, but let's see if we are lucky and are able to go to the next asteroid with only 4 mines. Okay, so... Okay, let me see if I can outrun the... You can outrun the enemy drone. I can attempt to hide from it. Let's see, I got lucky this time. Oops. No, we don't want that. And you have to be careful, you should probably not mine while I'm running away from the drone. Yes, I managed to take out the drone and some rocks in one, using just one mine. So I was being efficient there. So I got lucky this time. I had enough mines to finish this level. And I've collected my gold as well, so that's good. So now... Okay, now the price is very low for both metals and gold. So what I could do... I could probably not sell... I need to buy more mines, therefore I'm going to have to sell something to be able to afford more mines. Because gold is more valuable, you want to hold on to the gold and actually sell the light metals, even if it's the loss. Because the loss is much lower, you're only losing like maybe 100 credits, whereas here you're losing a few hundred credits if you sell the gold below its price, below its base price. So I'm going to sell a few of these. Let's see if I have enough to buy the mines that I need. Fortunately the mines are very cheap. So I'm going to actually spend all my money on the mines. In fact, it might be worth... I'm even thinking actually selling a few more light metals, so buy more mines, because the mines are so cheap. I'm better off this way. But anyway, you have to work out your financial strategy as well, see what works out best for you. But the financial aspect is important in this game, so you have to plan it well. Anyway, let's play on the next level. Or rather the next asteroid, which has multiple levels. We have an enemy there, which I want to blow up here. Actually outrun it and missed me, it didn't see me. If you're a certain distance away from it, it will not see you. Okay, that was close. So now I can go around and collect. Now this device here, it's called an EMP mine. What it does is it generates an EMP pulse that has a certain radius, and it actually freezes all moving entities for a short period of time. It doesn't cause any permanent damage, however, if you're being chased by an enemy and you get frozen, obviously you're in danger. So you have to account for that. when you're getting chased by enemies, make sure you avoid the EMP mine. What's happening here is I need to get to this gold. Now, in order to get this gold, I use mines. However, there are two types of rocks. The gray rocks is softer and it can be blown up using a single mine. However, these orangey rocks, they are hard rocks. They do not get blown by a single mine. They get some damage. See, there are crack marks, which means it took some damage, but it didn't get completely destroyed. So I need to use another mine to blow it up. So now I can access the gold. So I'm moving on to the next level. Okay. There's nothing much here, so we can just go around trying to mine stuff. Now the problem with this mining the light metals is you have to ask yourself, is it worth getting it? Because light metals are worth about as much as a mine. So if you have to actually use up a mine to get to a light metal, sometimes it might not be worth it. But in this case, because I bought the mine very cheap and I'm hoping to get a good price for the light metals, then they are worth it in this case. However, if you have to use two mines to actually blow up rocks to access the light metals, it might not be worth it. Okay, so the price is a bit better. Also my cargo, there's still room in the cargo, however I have to start making more room because the asteroids grow bigger and more difficult. And also have more resources, so I need more room in my cargo. So I'm going to get rid of all the light metals. With the gold, I'll probably sell one because it's the price is just above the base price, but it can get better. So I'll probably hold on to them to see if they get any better. In fact, I'll sell two and keep three of them. See how the price goes in the future. Shield is pretty good. I'm gonna get another shield. Mines are not bad. They're still below the base price. Maybe I'll get a couple of mines as well. And then cargo. You want to keep upgrading your cargo as much as you can, especially if the market price is very good. So my first upgrade was very good. I got it for around 2000 something, so almost 1000 credits less than the base price. At the moment it's about the same, so I'll probably hold on, wait until it gets cheaper. At this point, if we look at the game statistics, we can see that my percentage have dropped because I missed out on some of the on one of the gold, and you can see the difference between the base value and the number of patches percent, because I missed out the gold, which is a more valuable mineral resource. That's why my base value percentage is lower than the patches. I've earned 80%, so this is the amount of 80% of base value, but it doesn't account for the fact that I've still got some resources in my cargo. And I spent 70, my balance is 30. Now this might seem like there is a lot of spending, but because we are dealing with a few resources and the prices, you don't have so much control over the prices. Yeah, this can happen, it's normal, it's not a problem. But as you progress through the game, the spend percentage hopefully will drop a lot, and your balance will get higher. Anyway, let's play on. Next level. There is an enemy there, which I'll probably try to avoid. What I'd probably like to do is... it got frozen. I kind of want to maybe... Oh, I got frozen. It got me. Okay, enough playing around. I'm going to just blow it out. I was trying to do something smart to somehow use... use the mine to both blow up the enemy and free some resources, but it didn't work. Now, the mine here is in close proximity to these minerals. However, because it's across there, it will not blow up the minerals. It will only blow up the rocks that are next to it. However, if you blow the mine right next to the mineral, it will blow up the mineral. Okay, so I'm going down here and put the mine down here. I will free both of these minerals. You can see you can tap in advance and tap in waypoints to trace the path you want your drone to take. So let's see if we can do something clever here, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to need a mine up here. Let's see if we can lure the drone to chase me and blow it up. Yes. Okay, that was good because I also needed to free my way to that to the teleport beacon. Now the question is, normally you need to use 2 mines to destroy a rock, one of these orange rocks, and the question is it worth using 2 mines to free the light metals, which are not worth that much? However, there's another thing we can do. We can deploy a mine, and then if I tap or click the drone again, you see the counter dropped again. So I've got here what it's called a mega mine, which is a bigger mine, which will make a bigger explosion, a more powerful explosion, so this will clear the whole area. So the effect of a mega mine is much bigger than having 2 individual mines. But you also need to leave 2 spaces between your mega mine and your drone, otherwise you'll be affected, you'll lose shields or you'll get destroyed. So there we go. So basically for the cost of 2 mines I freed both of these resources. So that was worth doing. So returning back to the base station, let's see what the prices are. Okay, market value is higher. I'm going to sell all of these light metals, the gold. The price is a bit better, still not the best, it could be even better, so I'm going to maybe sell 3 of them. Maybe hold on to, no, I'm going to sell 4. Hold on to 2 of them just in case the price gets even better. Okay, so now let's have a look at the cargo. Cargo is still not a good price, so I'm not going to buy it. Back to the equipment shop. Mines, we can always use more mines. You always want to have at least 5 mines for the first 10 levels. Of course, as you go to other levels, you'll need to have a lot more mines. Because the price is not bad, I'm going to maybe get 10. Now I have enough money to actually afford a lot more things. I haven't discussed this emergency teleporter, but what it does is it allows you to teleport the drone anywhere on the map, and it's used for emergency. If you get trapped or your drone is in danger, then you can use that. Anyway, let's go to the next level and see if we have the opportunity to use it as well. Okay, in this level we have this enemy camouflage mine. It's a mega mine, so it'll make a big explosion. It's only get triggered if your drone actually moves on top of it. Now, it's not shown here, but it's still there. If your drone moves on top of it, it will explode and it will blow up your drone and everything around it. So we want to actually avoid it as much as possible. You have to remember where it is and avoid it. We could also use it to our advantage, maybe drop one of our mine next to it and then blow it up, and then it will blow up the rest of the things. In fact, I'll probably do that, because for me to get to these minerals I'll have to use 2 mines, but if I use this mine, the enemy mine, I only need 1 mine. One of my mines will blow up the enemy mine, which in turn will blow up hopefully enough for me to get through. So let's go. Okay, it didn't quite work what I expected, but it was worth a shot. So yeah, we can go back to that. So now back to the teleport beacon. Go to the next level. Again, there is a mine, we have to remember where it is, otherwise if we accidentally step on it. So it's up here, top left of the EMP, or the EMP pulse. Yes, I'm gonna get this gold. And then now I have to get through to my teleport beacon. What I can maybe try and do is blow up the mega mine. It will make a big explosion, but it'll probably not clear enough. Will not clear enough rocks for me to get through. So what I can do here now, in order to make my way to this teleporter beacon, I would need to use up quite a few mines to blow up through all these rocks. What I can do instead is use my emergency teleporter, because it will cost less than using 3 mines. I'm going to miss out on that. Well, actually, I probably don't have to miss out on the minerals. If I go around here, I can probably, yeah, just use 1 mine. So I'll need 2 mines to actually get through here. Or I can use my emergency teleportations. How that works is I can click and hold on an empty area, any empty area on the map, and then my drone teleports here and it uses one of these charges. Returning back to ship, first thing, let's see how we can sell. The price is pretty good. I'm gonna sell them all. Price of gold, it's not the best, but again I can sell 3 of them, maybe hold on to another 3, see how it goes next time. Again, let's look at the cargo. The price is still not that good. Here, emergency teleportation. I want to have at least 1, because you can get trapped and then your drone will get destroyed if you don't have an emergency teleportation to get out. Because the price is very low, I'll probably get another one. Probably get another emergency teleportation because the price is relatively low, and then see how we go with that. So let's play the next level. Again, I better remember where the mine is so we don't accidentally run it over and blow up. What I could do here, and I missed my opportunity, is deploy a mega mine, move away from it, and then wait for the drone to get here somewhere. Hopefully we'll get somewhere back here and then I can blow it up. Yes. So although I used 2 mines, I managed 2 things. I blew up all the rocks that were in my way so I could make my way out of that area and also destroy that enemy drone. And that's what you want to do in this game, is use your mines as efficiently as possible. Okay, there is an enemy mine down here, better remember. Now I can blow this rock to get access to up here. I'm also considering maybe teleporting up here. And then I can avoid this enemy drone if I teleport up here using one of my teleporters. So I can just click and hold and teleport up there. I need to break my way through here, and also I want to get to these minerals. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a double mine, a mega mine. So I'm going to tap twice make sure you move away very far. Because it's a big explosion. So it's good I clear up my way to the gold, to the metals. And moving on to the next level. Okay, there is a mine right here above the EMP. And now the question, is it worth getting these asteroids, these resources down here? I need to blow up a lot of rocks, so I'm not sure if it's worth that. Maybe I'll get this one. What I can also do is blow up that mine by using one of my own mines, and they'll clear up a big area. Okay. Now that drone will probably start chasing me down here. Let's see if I can outrun it. Hopefully I can outrun it. Okay, so I got that minerals. I'm not going to bother about this, it's not worth it. Using 2 mines to break this rock and get light minerals is not really worth it. So I'm going to miss out on that and just teleport out. So yeah. Okay, let's see how I did now. The cargo is almost full, so I need to make some room. Okay, the price of gold is pretty good. It's 300 over the base value, so I'm going to sell them all. Light metals is not very good, but because I need room in the cargo, because next asteroid will need more than 10 cargo spaces. So I'm going to sell, maybe keep 3, just in case the price get better. So next asteroid is asteroid 10. Actually, what I should have done, it's too late now because my transaction is completed. What I should have done is gone here and see what the price of cargo is. See, the cargo is very good now, the price. So I could have bought a cargo first. Then I could have held on to all these light metals because there would have been enough room in my cargo. Yes, I haven't played this very well. The mines are very expensive, but I'm going to need more mines, probably 7. Okay, the shield is pretty cheap, so I'm gonna get a shield because I'll need shields anyway later in the game. So I'll get some shields as well. Okay, so let's continue on with asteroid number 10. Okay, there's 2 mines. I better remember where they are. They're around these 2 rocks. There's also an enemy drone, which I want to avoid as much as possible. But remember those mines, they're down here. What I should have done is put a mine somewhere here. Let's see if I can lure that drone to come up here so I can blow it up and also free my gold. Mine down here. Get those metals. And yep, go on to the next level. Again, enemy mine here and 2 enemy drones. So I have to be careful. Probably... I missed out on one, but anyway I need to... I'm gonna have to use an emergency. It is an okay, I played that pretty badly. I used an emergency teleport to get out of that situation because I got myself trapped. I can blow up this EMP as well. Yeah, I got myself trapped. Okay, I used up all my mines and I still have another level to go. So I'm not sure, I might have to I might not be able to make it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not happy with this situation. I need to free at least 2 golds, and I only have 1 mine left. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually abort this this game. If you click this click, it's asking to abort. You lose all your progress. So basically, it's like you haven't played at all that particular level. It turns time back. It exits to the main menu because the expectation is that you want to quit the game. But I'm not going to quit yet. I'm going to need more mines, although they're very expensive. I need to buy a couple more just to be sure I have enough to go to because it's a bigger level now. It's a big asteroid, it has 3 levels or so. There's a lot of enemies, so I'm going to need all the help I can get. Okay, there is a mine there. I'm gonna get trapped. And I'm gonna get hit. So I'm using a emergency teleport to get out of there. Let me see if I remember where the enemy mine is. There is enemy mine down here somewhere, but I forgot where it is because I got a bit busy. And I ran over it. And I almost died. I lost all my shields. I almost died. Okay, I'm gonna abort again. And replay one more time. Okay, there is 2 enemy mines down there. The bottom left and 1 up here. 2 drones. It's a very difficult level. Lots of enemies. I had to use an emergency escape. I know there is a mine, an enemy mine somewhere there. Okay. Good, I blew it up and there is another one up here. So I just want to mine all these minerals. Now the question is, I could get to both of them if I deploy a mine down here. But then I'm also going to free up this guy and then he's going to try to chase me. Let's attempt maybe to hide. Maybe outrun it. Okay, he's gone around. He's gone back, so that bought me some time. So I can now get away. That guy was close. Let me see if I can put a mine here. Good, that was good, because I destroyed both that guy and freed up my gold. The only problem is I wasn't careful to see if there was any enemy mines around. So let's hope I'm not going to run one over. If I use the mega mine down here, you'll free both of these rocks, you'll destroy this mineral. So I'm not really sure if it's worth it. You know what, I'm not going to... Ooh, that was the enemy mine. Well, good thing I didn't step on it. Okay, I need to blow my way out of this level. And again, I'm running out of mines. There's still another level to go. Okay, there's an enemy mine here. So I should have no business going there, so I should be safe. Now, the question is, how do I get through all the minerals with 2 mines? Now, and also avoid the enemy. If I teleport myself, I'm gonna if I teleport myself here, so I want to put a mine here which will also free this mineral, will also, and I also want to use that to destroy the enemy drone. I have to wait for the drone to be in a position where it's out of the way. Maybe now might be good. And then just move away. Ah, he got me because I was frozen by the EMP. See, that's the situation where you don't want to be frozen, so it took out one of my shields as well. Anyway, I can now mine everything. It's the last level because the exit is green, so this is the last level. So we are fine. Yeah, we missed out on some line metals, but it's not that big of an issue. So after every 10 asteroids mined, we get new products, new upgrades, new stuff available. So first thing, we'll go to the market. With the market, the price of metals is really good, the value of the metals is really good, I'm going to sell them all. Gold is really bad, so I'm not going to sell any, I'm going to hold on to them all. Let's see what upgrades are available. We now have a 20 mine pack, so we can buy a pack of them. You see the base price, it's actually a bit lower than the base price of individual mines. However, the price is very expensive at the moment. It's actually cheaper to buy individual mines. So I'm going to buy maybe 10. Shields are very expensive. The emergency teleport is not bad. I'm going to get a couple of these because they are good to have. It's also good to have a few more shields if possible. And let's see what's new. So now the new equipment is the jackhammer and the bulldozer. And again, you can click on the help here which tells you what they do. I'm not going to go through them at the moment because I actually want to stop my recording here and I'll continue playing next time. Now we have a minerals processor and we have a cargo plus 20, which is a bit cheaper to buy than the plus 10. With all the new equipment, we now have new strategies we can implement in playing the games. Of course, the asteroids are going to get harder and more minerals, more enemies. It's going to be harder to play, but we also have more resources and more equipment to play through, to implement different strategies. I'm going to stop here because I don't want this video to be too long, but I'll continue next time from level 10. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and feel free to give the game a try. It's very enjoyable if you enjoy this kind of games, action strategy. Thanks for watching.